earned to do site-specific work, and that's why the Soul Factor was so great. Because we got to say, this is what we're going to work with, and how can we work with it, how can we expand its, how can we bring notice to these pillars, and how can we live in this space. And especially when there's another exhibit going on, how can we live in this space with this other exhibit, which was really cool and a great challenge, and I think it worked out pretty well. I don't think there really is a Mr. Boban. It was based on a fictional article in a paper. It was kind of a satirical thing about where to eat in Baghdad. And then we expanded upon that. And then like this idea that you could only do takeaway and you had to come in with only like limited time. Any time you spent there was very important, precious. You could die at any minute. And the name came from the Boban Orchestra, which is I believe a Serbian band. That's really wild and fun. It has great music, and that music also inspired the character in the play. So we kind of put those things together. But the second part is, I really would love to go to, and this is what's really dear to my heart about the character and about the work, is that I would love to take this to, maybe not Baghdad yet, because it's still extremely dangerous, but yeah, to say the least. But to Serbia or Bosnia or both, or to Israel or Palestine or any place that in the recent 10 years has been devastated by, because there's such a negative impression of the United States, and maybe rightly so, but the people of the United States are really good people.
In the news today, a bustling cafe in the middle of the city was bombed. In the news today, a bustling cafe in the middle of the city was bombed. In the news today, a bustling cafe in the middle of the city was bombed.
How America was viewed by the rest of the world in a style of clowning. And then in discussion it came to be more about tragic clown, which is how can a person be really genuine, make them laugh, but also go to darker places where people die, which is not typical for a clowning world where everything is up and happy and happy. But what happens in a war, clown in a war zone, it's very, very tragic.
Open!
If a clown loses a shoe, like that, for the clown, that's tragic. That's a horrible, horrible thing. But for any real person, like it's just a shoe, right? So this becomes a little more hard-hitting because it's the same clown, but it's in a situation where the stakes are much higher, where loss really does mean a best friend or a love or family or friends.